Next week on Coronation Street, the fallout from Mason Radcliffe's death shakes the Weatherfield community, leaving a lasting impact on the lives of those closest to him. As the news spreads, emotions run high, and the characters are forced to confront the aftermath of his tragic demise. As the community processes the loss, Mason's girlfriend, Betsy Swain, struggles with her grief. Meanwhile, Matty Radcliffe, Mason's troubled brother, is left to face the consequences, as he remains in custody. Additionally, Dylan Wilson finds himself facing charges in connection to the events. Across town, Abby Webster continues to be haunted by the painful memories of her son Seb's death. Our 23-image preview provides a glimpse of the emotional turmoil too. 1. Monday, January 13th, Bobby visits Rob in prison again. During his latest visit, Rob informs Bobby that he has undergone a spiritual transformation while behind bars. Rob expresses a desire to donate one of his kidneys to Carla, should he prove to be a match. 2. Monday, January 13th, Maddie creates chaos in the prison visiting area. In a shocking turn of events, Maddie pulls out a knife and threatens a prison guard in front of everyone in the visiting room. 3. Monday, January 13th, Maddie's threats escalate. Despite the tense situation, Rob tries to step in and intervene as Maddie continues to make violent threats against the guards. 4. Monday, January 13th, Bobby's terrifying experience. Caught in the midst of the hostage situation, Bobby is left horrified as events quickly spiral out of control. 5. Monday, January 13th, Betsy reaches out to Dylan. Still deeply affected by Mason's death, Betsy approaches Dylan, who remains in shock and struggling to cope. 6. Monday, January 13th, Dylan and Betsy discuss recent events. The two teens talk about the news, learning that Maddie had been arrested after CCTV footage surfaced, showing him disposing of the weapon. Dylan also hears that Mason's funeral will be a simple affair, with no family present. 7. Monday, January 13th, Dylan's isolation deepens. After revealing that he's been drinking vodka, Betsy walks away, leaving Dylan to face his struggles alone. 8. Wednesday, January 15th, Daisy receives support at the hospital. Daisy, who has suffered a painful fall, is supported by Daniel and Kit. Although she refuses to openly discuss her concerns about her pregnancy, Daisy insists her injury is just a twisted ankle. 9. Wednesday, January 15th, Daisy's pregnancy secret unraveled. While at the hospital, a nurse mentions that Daisy can safely undergo an X-ray despite being pregnant. Surprised, both Kit and Daniel are further shocked when Daisy admits she is unsure of the baby's father. 10. Wednesday, January 15th, Carla takes Bobby's advice. Carla confides in Bobby, telling him that she believes Rob's newfound faith is nothing more than a facade. Bobby encourages Carla to hear Rob out herself before making any judgments. 11. Wednesday, January 15th, Rob attempts to win Carla's trust. Rob continues to plead with Carla, claiming that his religious awakening has inspired him to make amends. He offers to donate a kidney to her in the hopes of proving his sincerity. 12. Wednesday, January 15th, Carla faces a life-changing choice. Carla is left weighing the possibility of trusting Rob once more, despite his troubled history and the damage he's caused in the past. 13. Wednesday, January 15th, Abby struggles with the pain of loss. Mason's tragic death has reignited painful memories of her son Seb's passing, and Abby finds herself dwelling on the grief once again. 14. Wednesday, January 15th, Abby finds solace in Seb's memorial garden. Abby spends quiet moments in her son's memorial garden, speaking to Seb and seeking comfort in the space where she feels closest to him. 15. Wednesday, January 15th, Dylan is called to the police station. Dylan faces the consequences of his involvement in Mason's death and is summoned to the police station to answer for his actions. 16. Wednesday, January 15th, Sean watches in shock. As Dylan arrives at the police station, Sean watches from a distance, horrified by the trouble his friend is in once again. 17. Wednesday, January 15th, Kit provides clarity to the situation. Kit explains to the group that Dylan will likely face charges for possessing a bladed article, as a result of his involvement in the tragic events. 18. Wednesday, January 15th, Dylan's guilt surfaces. Reflecting on his role, Dylan expresses deep remorse, realizing that he only meant to protect himself but never intended for things to escalate into such tragic consequences. 19. Friday, January 17th, Kevin seeks medical help. Concerned about a lump he discovered, Kevin visits Dr. Gadders to discuss his health and express his worries. 20. Friday, January 17th, Dr. Gadders refers Kevin for tests. After a thorough examination, Dr. Gadders refers Kevin for further testing. fueling his fears that he may have testicular cancer. 21. Friday, January 17. Lauren's court trial begins. The day arrives for Lauren. As she faces her trial, emotions are high, and the atmosphere in the courtroom is tense. 22. Friday, January 17. Bobby and Nina show their support for Lauren. Both Bobby and Nina make their presence known in the courtroom, offering Lauren their moral support as she faces the prosecution. 23. Friday, January 17. Lauren's fear of what lies ahead. As the trial progresses, Lauren listens as the prosecution paints a damning picture of Joel's death and accuses her of dishonesty, leaving her with a growing sense of dread for her future.
Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.